What are the pros and the cons of living in Little Elm, Texas? That's one of the most common questions that I get from clients that are looking to move into the area. So if you're thinking about moving to Little Elm or simply want to learn more about the city, this is a video for you. And you're going to want to stay to the end because some of these cons will not only surprise you, but can actually cost you money. All right, so let's begin. Little Elm is located on the northernmost part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It'll take you about an hour to get to downtown Fort Worth and about 45 minutes to get to downtown Dallas. Now, if you need to catch a flight at the DFW International Airport, give yourself at least 30 minutes. Now, one of the biggest reasons that so many of our clients place Little Elm on their short list of cities to consider whenever they're looking to purchase is because of the parks and recreation. This is just one of those cities that's going to force you to spend your day outside, given that there's so much going on. You can go to the many world-class parks, or you can go hiking on the miles and miles of trail you have available. And given that half of Little Elm's border consists of Louisville Lake, go and check out the lake. This recreation-heavy lifestyle is one of the biggest drivers of Little Elm's growth. There are very few cities that can go toe-to-toe with Little Elm when you're talking about the outdoors. Now, the second pro to Little Elm is all of the new build homes. Now, in this particular channel, we are not shy about it. We really love new construction homes because of all the home warranties, the more favorable mortgage interest rates, and typically lower closing costs. And right now, Little Elm has so many of the most reputable builders in the area developing the city left and right. You have Bloomfield, D.R. Horton, Tri Point, Coventry, and on and on. You just have such phenomenal housing options in Little Elm. Now, something important to note is that many of the homes in Little Elm are relatively new because much of the explosive growth and development has happened here in the last 10 to 15 years. Which brings us to pro number 3, and that's the economic outlook. Right now, not only are you seeing explosive growth from the residential side, but you're also seeing it from the commercial side. More and more companies are coming into Little Elm and the surrounding cities like the Colony, Frisco, Prosper. So Little Elm is essentially in the epicenter of explosive growth. And by the way, if you're finding value in this video, let me know that you're here by commenting Little Elm down in the comment section. Because now when you talk about some of the cons, what are the downsides of living in Little Elm? Well, there's no way to dance around this one. With explosive growth comes explosive real estate prices. Little Elm, right along with the Colony, which is a city right below Little Elm, used to be one of the most affordable cities in the entire Metroplex. You used to be able to find incredible housing options at incredible, and I mean almost too good to be true type prices. But the secret's out, that's no longer the case. While you are still receiving incredible housing options, the housing prices have gone up significantly. Now I need to calm down here for a second and pump the brakes. I'm not saying that Little Elm is unaffordable. What I am saying is that the market has now corrected the pricing issue that existed a few years ago, because now it's more in line with what you would expect a city of this caliber to be priced at. And whether we like it or not, that's not gonna slow down. With a city like Prosper and a city like Frisco right at the border of Little Elm, you're gonna have a lot of individuals that maybe don't have the Prosper budget or the Frisco budget go to Little Elm and find an incredible housing option. In fact, that's actually what happens with many of our clients. They'll come in thinking that a Plano and a Frisco is something that they want to get into, but once they find that Little Elm exists and the housing options that are available to them at that price, they select Little Elm. And to continue on the cost of living conversation, we have to talk about the property tax rate in Little Elm. It's on the higher end of the spectrum when you compare it to the rest of the DFW Metroplex. Now, thankfully, it's actually gotten better in the last 5 years. There has been a reduction in property taxes for Little Elm. But even with that 0.07% swing, you're still on the higher end of the property tax rate when you compare it to the rest of the DFW Metroplex. Now, the second con to Little Elm is one that I need to remove my personal feelings out of, and that's the traffic situation. Because if I go in hard on Little Elm traffic, we're gonna be here for a couple of hours. Here's the thing, expect traffic. Although at this point, the infrastructure has grown and has in many ways caught up to what the population demands, you still get a lot of traffic. You have a lot of residents going through Little Elm every single day, but you also get a lot of commuters going through Little Elm as well. Mostly because you have so many people that hop on 423, which cuts right through the middle of Little Elm, with the hope that it's much faster than the Dallas North Tollway. And also because paying tolls kind of sucks. So that just adds to the traffic situation. So when we're talking about the commute during peak hours, it's going to get backed up. And also when you factor in the lackluster public transportation, you really do need a dependable vehicle to get around. Now, the third con to Little Elm is the extreme weather. Extreme weather is just going to happen. There's no way around it. When the thunderstorms roll in, hope that it's rain rather than hail. And when the wind starts blowing really fast, expect a tornado warning. That's just going to be part of it, especially on the northern part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Now, of course, we can't prevent that, but we can prepare. And one of the most simple ways to do that is make sure that you're adequately insured. Insure your property, insure your vehicle, and your belongings. Now, overall, the reason that so many of our clients choose Little Elm over all the other cities is because of the incredible parks and recreation scene, the new construction homes going up every single day, and the incredible economic outlook. Which is why we at the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel give Little Elm a 4.1 out of 5. So if Little Elm has piqued your interest and you want to learn more about the city all the way back to when it was founded, check out this video right here. Or if you're ready to check out some Little Elm real estate, check out our list of preferred homes linked down in the description.